Warning, we are not experts in any of the topics discussed. Our opinions and discussions are meant for entertainment purposes only. Please do not take any of our words as fact. We do not condone the abuse of drugs, addiction, or the illegal use of drugs. Please zoot responsibly. Welcome to Exploring the Zoot Zone, a show where two stoners and our friends sit down and discuss the most profound topics in the universe and try to unearth the true meaning of life. I'm Alex.
I'm Troy.
And I'm Mark.
Today we have special guest Mark to
Yes.
join us.
Give it up for Mark.
Thank you for getting me on.
Today, our topic
Is time.
time.
Not.
And Troy's wearing a chef's hat.
Yeah, I don't know how that relates to time, but I wanted to wear it. I just got this. A friend gave it to me, so I was like, dude, I wanna wear this.
I thought you had some clever joke.
No, I don't.
Chef in time. Okay.
The chef in
All right.
time.
But yeah, today we're talking about time, which is probably the most abstract thing we've talked about so far.
I think so.
It's really complicated, and we're high.
Where are you at? Because let's get
Alright,
a
so
check.
Let's start with that.
Every episode, 1 to 7, it's a chart. 1 is toasted, you're a little warm, a little more giggly. You're good. 7 is zooted. That's crazy. You're gone. Nothing's happening actively in your brain anymore.
Dude, that's who starts? Who starts?
Mark, special guest. How are you feeling?
Well, I think I'm sitting at a 6.
Ooh.
You're at a 6. Yeah, Kush coma.
Two bowl hits. Very large. Sentences are definitely hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm zooted, dude. I'm a 7.
Okay, you're zooted. I'm also zooted. I'm totally there. It's crazy.
So
I think
feel
we're
like-
all
I feel
we're
like
all at a good spot.
I can just start this. Frankly, never understood when you move further away from Earth, clocks start desyncing. I'm not afraid to admit, never understood that.
When you move
I know it's
further
true,
away.
just don't understand it.
Are you talking
know,
about
like, If you move
the-
really, really far away from Earth, time starts being affected. Like a clock will desync.
Yeah, I think I've heard that.
Yeah.
that is
Oh
fine.
yeah.
That's definitely a thing.
Wait.
Because isn't there
Yeah,
something like where there's like ripples and shit?
I mean, even I think
time?
as far as the ISS, I think is like just milliseconds off. It doesn't take much. I've never understood it. I know it as a fact. Just
I don't understand it
can't believe
either.
it.
I didn't even know. Yeah, I've never thought about that. You I had to take some effort to understand what you're saying, but no, the further you get from Earth, a clock will desync from the other
Yeah,
clocks.
it's like a minute here is 8 years on Earth.
Makes sense.
Oh.
Yeah, that's crazy. Is it every clock?
I would
Is it
I would
certain
think
kinds
so.
of clocks?
Isn't that
All
just
clock?
that's
Is
like
that just how time works?
it's like black holes?
That's
So
wild.
that's probably the biggest concept of time I think we could talk about.
It's kind of crazy how time, you can actually perceive how time is relative, because when you are high, it time gets so skewed, right? You know what I'm talking
it
about?
feels it's like a minute could feel like an hour
Yeah,
or something. Like
you're
that.
feeling it.
I feel every second.
You feel every second.
Oh,
every
is that,
second
dude, that
is-
actually that I had an idea of what we should do, which now Mark is saying he could predict he could feel every second. I was gonna do a 30-second challenge where it's like I start a timer and then you just tell me when 30 seconds has passed.
I mean, logically, I would just mentally
But you
count.
can't look at a clock or anything.
If I mentally count, I would probably be pretty close.
You think
I
so?
don't know. I feel like
You
I'm
think
counting
so?
slow in my head.
I'm gonna.
I-
we
if
can
I
test
sat-
this. We can test this right now.
So you're telling me I'm
You're gonna
allowed to discount in my head, right?
Let me get a timer up.
Yeah, sure. Let's say you
Well,
can count it in your head, and then maybe you will be
I can try to nod it first, maybe.
Gotta turn down my volume
Yeah,
so that
yeah,
my timer
maybe that's
doesn't go
good,
off
yeah.
while you guys are. 30 seconds. As soon as you hear the timer go off. Okay, I have a 30-second timer here. Mark, you sound very confident that you could do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna start a timer. All right. 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Wait, we should still
we
talk,
we
right?
can still talk. Yeah.
We can't just
Oh, yeah,
have
we can
30
still-
seconds of silence.
Oh,
30
Mark.
seconds. I can keep
Yeah,
going.
you can keep track.
Okay,
Mark
you
can
can
do it,
talk while
dude.
you're doing. Wow, that's crazy.
Is this
I don't
like
know if I could do
horseshoes,
that.
hand grenades? Do I
don't
get
know,
points
maybe-
for being kind of close?
Yeah. Yeah,
I don't know.
you get points for being close.
Troy, if to win your challenge, I'm gonna say right now.
Oh my god, yeah, holy shit. my
How close was that?
also
What?
my timer did go off. Wow. That's
Oh
Do
my
you want? Wait, you
god.
should have done a stopwatch. That's would have been the way better method
Yeah,
of
it should
testing
have been a
it.
stopwatch, but it's
How long
okay.
was
He
it?
still beat it.
no, it was like exactly at 30 seconds.
Yeah, I mean,
You were
Holy shit.
counting.
I was doing in intervals of 5, roughly.
Oh, okay.
So I just was counting down from 6 by 5, but trying to also talk. And I was like, oh, I think that was about 5 seconds, and that would just like tick down in my head.
Oh god, dude, that was really good.
That's
I feel like that was
Good
crazy.
just
strategy. I'm a
coincidence,
magician.
though.
Okay, wait, I want to try.
Go ahead.
Okay, let me get a stopwatch out. Okay. All right.
If I
got a
sat there in
stopwatch out.
silence, it'd be precision.
All right, 3.
Yeah.
2, 1. Alex is up on the clock. We're getting 30 seconds. He has to guess when he thinks without looking at a clock.
Honestly, I blame it on Cookie Clicker. I've been playing that a lot.
Oh, you know, like the count.
Yeah, because there's a lot of like you can get like a 30-second buff. Buff. I was getting boost and buff. A buff. 30-second buff.
No.
No,
That was way
24
early.
That was 24
early.
seconds.
Shit.
I could tell.
God
24
damn it.
seconds.
They're counting.
I was trying to count, but like I could not focus.
I don't even want to try this, dude.
Dude, you need to try it now.
No, I
You're the only
don't.
one that hasn't.
Okay, well, I can't have the timer.
Let me get a stopwatch. This is a great thing for the time episode.
I know. Dude, Alex is going quick. Or no, his is slower. Wait, yours is really fast.
What are you talking
You
about?
counted, you got 24, you said 30 seconds at 24 seconds.
It's 24.
Well, I guess that means it's slower for you.
Yeah.
Like, time is moving slower. That's crazy.
All right.
Yeah, I was focused on
Ready?
it too much.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay, in 3, 2, 1, go. All right.
So,
you gotta.
how
wait until
confident are
30
you feeling,
seconds.
Troy?
Yeah.
Not
Is the chef
confident.
hat?
I've already lost
Not
count.
confident at all.
Is the chef hat concealing your massive brain?
Dude.
It's just
there's
imagine like
no
a
way I'm gonna get
grandfather's
this.
clock. Yeah. I don't know. You might surprise yourself. You might just have like that instinct for time.
If it goes over, if I go over, don't tell me when. Just
I'm not
whenever.
gonna tell you.
I mean, no.
I'm not gonna tell you.
Why would we tell you?
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you if it goes over.
Okay.
Yeah.
It you know,
Right? Now, that was 30 seconds.
That was 38
I
seconds.
also had 38
Jesus.
seconds.
I lost
Yeah.
count. Or, dude, I immediately lost count. I think I got to like 6 Mississippi, and then I
6
Blanked.
Mississippi.
was trying to do that, and you
God.
guys just started talking to me. Okay.
Yeah, when you're trying to talk with it, like I had to pick one or the other. I couldn't like listen to you guys talk or count in my head at the same time.
That's the
No,
intervals
I-
of 5, because then you can just talk for a bit and feel, and then 5 seconds is a lot easier to digest.
Dude, Mark
you
is
know?
a genius, dude.
Yeah,
Was
I
that
don't know
5
if we can
seconds
count
ish?
like
I don't
that.
even know what you're saying like right now, dude.
Jesus Christ. So you're like late and I was early and Mark was right on it.
Yeah, that's so crazy, dude. Do you guys think time travel is real, or could it be possible to time travel?
I feel like we know so little about time that like there's no way to say for sure one way or the other.
I was gonna say, am I alone in thinking it's more believable to be able to go to the past than it is the future?
Yeah.
Both seem like really impossible, but like
The past
there's
would be
different
easier.
levels of impossibility.
Yeah.
If they're like, if I heard a conspiracy theory about going back in time, that's way more believable than a conspiracy theory about going
Going
forward
in time. And what the fuck would that even mean? Going forward in time?
that sounds scary.
Imagine if like a pilgrim appeared in modern day.
Yeah. I love seeing those photos of like the time travelers though, where it's like, or they have like old video of a guy with like like a iPhone.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I've
I
seen
fucking
those.
love seeing
But
those.
they're like-
'Cause I'm like, I want to believe
They're listening
that this
devices.
fucking random ass time traveler decided to go back, but forgot to bring he's bringing his iPhone with him everywhere. Dude, I'm so high.
Troy was literally just 1,000 yards straight forward. It's like,
Are you ever gonna do a sober episode?
I think we should at some point.
That's the April Fool's episode.
Okay, good. It's July, so it's a good 9 months away.
Yeah.
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 What are you guys' earliest memories?
Oh fuck.
I'll go first.
Okay.
I remember being I think I was like 2 or
Wow.
3, and I had like a lollipop in my hand, and my dad was telling me not to bite it because it's bad for my teeth.
How
And then
how old were you then?
I must have been like 2 or 3. I
Holy
was
shit.
really young.
Wow.
Yeah. And then I remember like running to another room and then biting on the lollipop.
Dude, that's so funny.
And that's the whole memory. That's all I remember. But that's like the earliest memory I have. It's crazy. It's so random. It's the most random thing.
Dude, that is so funny.
The earlier ones are so fragmented.
Yeah, mine was pretty fragmented too, I think. I think the earliest I remember was I was like probably like 3, I think, or 4, but I was like on the ground. No, I probably was like 3. I was like on the ground and I had like carrots and like peas and they were just on the ground and I was in front of them. It was really weird.
What is the context?
I have no idea. And then it just went to like a little bit older, like 4 is when I probably like remember most stuff.
Tiny scrap of a memory. And I must have been I must have been young enough that being put in a crib was acceptable. Because I was upset
Wow.
about something in the like driveway and I was picked up. I want to say by like my neighbor, like not a family member.
Okay.
It might have been like a distant member of my family and it somehow turned into a neighbor
Just
in my
someone you're
brain.
not familiar
Yeah,
with.
maybe someone I wasn't familiar with picking me up and putting me in a crib in the garage because the garage door was open and being put in a crib.
Wow.
But I don't know.
In
You
a
guys have heard
crib?
about how memories can be just completely made up and altered, right? I even wrote this
Yeah.
down. You had mentioned dreams.
Yeah. I had a thought where like the only thing that we know is like actually like real like time is like the present. The
Right.
single present moment that we're in.
That's
Exactly.
that's the most accurate for sure.
Because the past is just it could just all be made up.
Yeah, who knows what shit is made up.
Yeah.
I'm pretty confident about most. Although, I mean, everyone says that they're confident about their memories, but then scientists say like memories are bullshit. But like, I feel like I'm pretty confident about my memories, like from like 11 onwards. You know,
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
think I don't know how much. There's probably a lot of changed details. Like I'm sure the core elements are still the same.
Yeah, I think we were just remember like the big event.
I'm sure it becomes like telephone too with like dialogue. Shirts will
Yeah.
change color in my memory.
Yeah, you just remember things differently.
But
Like you only remember like the whatever you want to remember, and then you kind of just fill in the blanks when you forget.
that's true. You heard about what a professor did after 9/11. He asked all of his students to describe the event because he knew it was like a big important thing. It's like a couple of days
Oh.
later, he got them all to in writing, like put every thought and detail into the day when you found out, and then
Oh,
he collected
really?
them, and then like 13 years later, or whatever, he gets them together to recount, and he like pointed out all the differences, and there's like a bunch of differences.
Oh,
Like even like a big
that's
major
crazy.
event can be changed. I'm sure we can cite that somewhere.
Wow.
That's citable.
It's okay. There's a disclaimer at the start of the podcast.
I've definitely heard that from somewhere reputable.
You know how like you can't feel like the exact passage of time
Hmm.
without like some kind of outside landmark. Like the only reason we know a day is over is because the sun rises and sets.
Right.
Yeah,
Yes.
right.
It's true. Yeah.
If you were like locked in a room with like it's just a blank room, right? And you can't see the sky, you would have no idea how long it's been, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You maybe have a rough estimate, but the further it would get harder and harder to tell for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a thought where I was like, if we were on like a planet that had like like some planets have like longer days, so
Yeah.
more time in the sun, it takes like 78 Earth days for it to do like one cycle. If we were
Crazy.
born on that planet, what the fuck would life be like? we just get like energy for like
Our
78 days?
seasons would be sun and night.
Yes.
So day and night. It'd be like
Yeah, exactly.
You live to like 30.
no, oh wait, but
40
there'd
is
be
old
like
as fuck.
between seasons too,
Yeah.
because like when the sun starts to set,
Oh,
it'll be
shit.
like a week or two.
That's pretty cool. That sounds kind of sick.
Golden hour becomes golden week.
So there's no like spring, summer, autumn, winter. It's just like dusk, noon,
Yeah.
evening, night.
Yeah.
But I mean, you would still
then,
get
like-
some seasons just because of like.
Oh, what if
Oh.
Halloween was at night?
Oh my god.
Full dark Halloween. You have all the spooky holidays and the night season.
That's such a weird thing to think about. 78 days or whatever. Like months of total sunlight and months of darkness.
Isn't that vaguely what it's like in Antarctica? I think it.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
like they get like
I think they get
less
mostly
than a
long
month.
days.
It's
Right.
like less than a month of like 2-hour nights or something, or like 1-hour nights.
Yeah.
So they still get like a night ish.
Yeah. Ish.
Dude, it'd be so hot
It would.
in the day season.
Yeah.
It like the sun never goes away.
And also, it would be a pain in the ass to go to bed. Like, you'd be like, fuck, I'm tired. But it's bright as fuck out.
You just have like sleep rooms, no windows.
Everyone has blackout curtains.
Everyone has, like, in the summertime, we all go underground, and that's where we live.
That's probably what you'd have to do.
What does this have to do with time? Oh, yeah, because
Because we're talking
the
about
seasons.
the days.
Right, okay, I'm just trying to get my bases.
You know how time feels faster as you get older?
Oh, I'm constantly aware of that more and more.
Yeah.
I don't think so, actually, for me.
You don't think it's getting faster for you?
No.
You don't remember like how long you felt like a school year was?
School year was like ages.
Yeah.
And like even like semesters. Like, oh my god, I can't wait until winter break.
Yeah.
Ever since I started my job, though, like, my full-time job, I've been there for a year, dude. My first day, it feels like it's been forever. It's taken like such a long time for me, and it's only been 1 year. At least that's how I feel. I remember high school being pretty long as well, though.
All right. If you had to time travel
Okay.
back to a time in history,
Uh-huh.
what time would you time travel back to? Let's say like in the future, they're like, hey, you can go back, to any time once. You get one free pass. You're just visiting. You don't even have to stay there. You can you're just visiting.
Really?
Oh, visiting.
But you can stay there as well?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess if you want to.
Probably wouldn't.
Yeah, I can't think of any time that I would want to stay in.
So I get to come back. It's not like that thing where
Yeah.
it's like you get to go back in time, but then you have to stay there. You get a chance. to, like-
No.
You just want to see
You're
it.
just visiting.
Oh, that's cool.
One part of time in the and you can stay as long as you want,
Like
Wow.
Rome, ancient Rome.
but it's
cool.
one time.
Classic choice of ancient Rome.
Ancient Rome's pretty cool. Yeah.
Dude, I wanna go back to when fucking Blackbeard was a pirate.
Oh my god, Blackbeard.
And I wanna be on his ship while he
you
goes
want to be a
around.
pirate?
Yeah.
I don't think being a pirate is as glamorous as you think.
Yeah, but did you hear what he like did back then? He was like a
nuts.
badass.
He was crazy. He was a psychopath.
Yeah, he was a psychopath. I think he had like because his diet was so fucked, he was like going insane.
Be
water.
Well, if I get a visit, I have to like I don't get to bring like snacks.
Yeah, you can bring you can bring luggage.
Oh.
Good luck protecting it from
Yo.
those guys.
Yes.
I bring a gun. You're gonna be blown away by this thing.
Troy's gonna show up and immediately get knocked overboard.
No, dude. But there was something cool that he did that I saw where before fights or like when he was going to like board ships or like fight ships, he would put the cannon, what is it? The cannon string that like lights the cannon. He would put
The
those
fuse?
Yeah, the fuse. He would put a bunch of fuses in his beard, in his black beard, and then he would light all of them. And then they would produce like like smoke. And so
He
smoke
smoke bombed them with his beard.
Yeah, he would basically have like smoke coming out of his fucking beard that was like on fire. It sounds so crazy. And then he would just go fight. I want to see that. I think that would be really cool.
Oh, find out what happened to Jamestown
Jamestown.
or one of the.
Oh,
one
you
of
want to
the-
solve a mystery?
Yeah, like whichever one of those pilgrim tribes that went missing
Oh
all those years
yeah,
back
Yeah.
in like the late
I love
17th
like
century.
watching those theory videos.
Where they left, yeah, they like just marked the tree with like the Indian sign.
And no, I think that would be cool too. Like being able to solve some mysteries, or like you know like murder mysteries and stuff too. You could figure out like who Jack the Ripper was,
Yeah.
or
Oh
like
my god, find out Jack.
the Zodiac killer.
You come back and like you make bets before you leave.
Yeah,
Fucking Ted Cruz.
dude, not Ted Cruz, dude.
I know I have like so many places to go, but I'm so high that I can't recall them. It's crazy how I think about this stuff all the time, but I can't give it when I need it.
I'm trying so hard to think about cool places to go.
Is DB Cooper that guy on the plane?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can I bring
That'd be
can I
great.
bring a parachute and jump down with him?
Dude, no, that guy definitely died.
But then I can get the money and then I can stay. I can be
Did
DB
you
Cooper.
did you hear about the the like actual theory, or like the like what the day was? It was like storming. Like it was like hailing snow.
Well, what happened to his
And it was like
body?
there was
Land
like
in the river?
crazy like winds going by too. Like
So
going both
just-
ways. If he jumped out, dude, he immediately got like fucking if he let his parachute, and even if he got to the ground, he was in like a random forest where there wasn't like civilization for like 30 miles around and it was snowing.
He's such a genius, except for this one fault in his plan.
He
He let you check
definitely
the weather
died.
that week.
But I guess it would be cool to see how he fucking died though.
How he died? You can maybe join him and
Who he
die.
was.
Yeah, and who he was. Oh,
Ooh, I
dude,
might go back to like Da Vinci. Like the Renaissance. Oh,
Ooh,
seeing those
you can
paintings.
see his designs.
yeah.
See what he was
The
really
Renaissance would
doing.
be so cool. There's so much culture
Yeah,
that you could just be a part of.
that would be a cool time. Dude, you could see Jesus. Right?
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go. That's the answer.
Oh, that's a really good one.
So you
That's so good.
I want to go in the cave with him. They're about to put his body in.
Yeah.
You're like, hey guys, I'll go in with him. Just to, if they're like, hey, no, what if he comes back? I'll be there to put him back down. Check on me in 4 days.
Oh my god.
Go in there with him. I'm fucked if he comes back. I think Jesus would just strike me down.
Yeah. You're like, what the fuck? I got like my Nintendo Switch. I'm playing like Animal Crossing. Like, yo, dude, that's sick. I'm like,
Yeah, go to ancient Rome with like a Bang energy drink and give it to somebody to see what it does to him. Give him like a
There's still
monster, or like a
What do you-
surge. Give him
What do you think
something.
is gonna happen to
They're
them?
gonna- I don't know. They probably get sick.
yeah.
What's the worst thing you could give like a caveman to eat? If you gave him like a chalupa,
Like
that'd be the best thing he'd ever eaten.
like the Taco Bell menu. Any item
Dude.
on there.
Okay, I want to come back with a Neanderthal in the time machine, and I want to get him in a taxi, take him down to Taco Bell,
Yeah, I want to bring him around. See how
just
long-
teach him to point at the menu. What he
I
wants
feel
to
like
eat.
a caveman, an ancient like caveman, would actually just die from culture shock.
And the illness in like days, probably too. All the germs,
Yeah.
millions of years of evolved germs.
Oh yeah, he would die
I
instantly,
think
dude.
he would immediately.
Just one whiff of that modern air. A car drives past him, he gets some exhaust fumes, man, he's out. Okay, I'll bring a hamster
Oh
ball.
my god.
Yeah, with his
I'll
air.
inflate it
You put him in
there.
a hamster ball.
Inflate the ball there, that's very important. Inflate the ball there. Put him in it. Bring him back.
Dude, the minute
I can
you
probably
put
put him back before the ball
You
runs out of
can-
air.
What do you mean? He's in a fucking hamster ball. He's
He
gonna run out
can
of
see, he
air.
can see stuff, and then I'll put him back and he can tell everyone. He'll be fine in the hamster ball. He won't get germs.
How are you gonna get him in the hamster
What do you
ball?
think he's gonna what do you think he's gonna tell his friends when he gets back? Ooga, ooga. I give him a little
Neanderthal
pencil.
speak.
I
give him a
I give him
pencil.
chalk, dude. I
Just fuck
send him
with
back.
archaeologists. Give him like a wrench, like a modern wrench, something that'll last. Find a 600,000-year-old wrench.
Made out of like steel.
The Smithsonian is definitely hiding shit like that.
You think? You think they found something like
For
that?
sure, they hide stuff.
God, I was fucking crying.
I have a crazy one that I wanted to talk about where it's actually like my tattoo that I got. This one. So you know how I got the numbers 137.
Yeah.
That was like the number that me and Taylor were like when we were younger. We saw that number a lot in our childhood. It was like our bus number for like multiple different schools.
Oh, and Taylor's your sister.
Yeah,
Just to
Taylor's
clarify.
Yeah, Taylor's my sister. Sorry, I didn't preface that. And we would see that number like everywhere, and like just on like looking at clocks, we would always see the number. It was really weird, but it also brings me back to a lot of times that I did see it, and so we were just like convinced that like that number is special for some reason, right?
Wasn't it like your bus number, like in school, was that number?
Yes,
What
for
other-
two different schools. Like it was in our middle school and our high school bus, and it was also our student ID numbers. Both of our student ID numbers started with 137.
What?
Mine was
Huh.
137,479, and my sister's was 137,508 or something like that. What it has to do with like the crazy shit is one day I remember exactly when I looked it up. I was like I was in the Chick-fil-A line getting lunch, and I was like, how old is the universe from how they like have.
Don't we have like a rough idea?
We have a
We have like
I-
a rough estimate.
Yes, we have a rough estimate.
Is
and
it in the
the-
trillions or billions?
It's
I think.
one. Okay,
I
it's
don't know.
1.3. Wait, what was it? It's
Trillion?
13.7 billion years old.
Billion. Okay, it is billion.
But
Billion,
it's
okay.
137, like 13.7.
Oh my god.
And I was like, oh
Oh,
god.
What?
But yeah, like I was like, holy shit! I like this
Troy.
random tattoo that I got with 137.
Oh,
Is how fucking
yeah, I didn't even connect that until just now.
yeah. And me and Taylor, we were convinced. We did like
137. That's crazy.
yes.
I can't believe it.
What?
I just added- I had to
at
see
least
it.
that's at least that's what Google says. There's also a number that's called the fine structure constant, which is basically a value, a charge of an electron squared over the product of Planck's constant times the speed of light. Which basically, the whole idea of it.
I understood that.
Yeah, sorry.
I totally
the
comprehend
fine
that.
structure constant is like basically the ratio that had to be for like I think it was like electrons size or whatever. It was something like that. And if we didn't have that specific like number for it, none of like life could have ever happened or like anything in the universe. So it has to be like a very specific number, and it's 1 over 137.
Oh man,
And it,
Troy,
of course.
you are living in a simulation.
It's
dude,
definitely a simulation.
that's what I.
That's actually crazy. That's
Yes.
ridiculous.
No.
I found
I
someone else in
know.
the simulation with me. It's crazy.
Yeah, no, dude, it's fucking wild.
That's how I'm feeling too. Anyway, that'll do it for time. I think we did pretty well getting deep into time with
Yeah.
how we are. Yeah. Well, we hope you enjoyed listening to this episode of Exploring the Zoot Zone. Thank you for taking your time to listen. Please make sure to tune in to the Zoot Talk episode 5.
Yes.
But yeah, until then, we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Good night.